Welcome to DarwinChin.com. Alright, today we're going to take a look at Artrage on the Surface Pro 1. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying that I am actually running Windows 10 Preview Edition here, but I don't believe that should make any particular difference in using Artrage. So we're going to basically take a look. This kind of goes along with the series of videos I've been doing on using Artrage on various tablets I own. And the reason why it's interesting is Artrage itself is a program that does more natural media style painting, and it can be very taxing on a computer system. So we're going to take a look and see how this works. All right, so here we are, based in the interface for the Artrage. You have your tool palette, your color palette, various different options for layers, tracing options, color sets, and stickers, and so forth. Some presets over here. We're going to take a look and start off with, say, the pencil tool. I always like to start off with the pencil tool. So now I'm using the default stylus that comes on the Surface Pro 1, which is a Wacom pen. So we'll see how this performs. So I have the default canvas over here. Actually, I'm gonna start off making a new drawing. I'm gonna use the window size, which defaults to 1280 with 720. I'm not sure why, because that's not the real window size, but I'll just go with it. I take all the defaults and let's go. All right, so I got a red pencil. That's what the color says here, and we'll start drawing. Let's see what this comes up with. Oops, I'm going to undo that. So as you can see real quickly, you can see that Artrage does have some gesture support, so I can pinch zoom, rotate the canvas as I need to make it fit. So I'm going to see if I draw without getting in the way here. So this is the default setting for the Wacom. I didn't tweak it or anything like that. I'm winging it here. I don't know what I'm drawing. I'm just kind of goofing around here. All right, so that's the pencil tool. Whoops. Ooh, look at that. Hey. The one thing I found very interesting about the Android version, if you had used that at all, is that there's an option to disable the use of touch gestures. Something you really can't quite do on Windows side. They used to be able to, in the previous versions of Windows, to disable touch and only use pen, but that's not really something that you can seem to do anymore. So, all right, let's go with something a little bit more interesting to look at. I'll turn layers on. I will make a new layer, drag this below. Oh, what's this? It's asking me questions about pen input. Well, let's just, once again, I'm running the preview version of Windows 10 here, so it's going to poke me for various input. All right, I'm going to use a kind of a greenish color here. I'm going to basically go in the back. I'm going to make a big pencil, big brush, and I will go to town. So you can see with this, I'm going to basically go slow, and you can see the various level of pressure I have available. This is a lot more than you have with the N-Trig. It's noticeably so, because you can get a real smooth ramp as you kind of go with it. So let's smoosh some more paint down here. I go with the red color here. No, actually I did red already. Let's do blue. Blue's good. I'll make this brush even bigger. I'm gonna smear the colors. There we go. A fresh layer of it. I'm going to use the palette knife and kind of spread things around a little bit. There we go. Spread some green in here. Let's go all crazy. Let's go make a new layer on top of here. Let's see. I'm going to use a nice yellow color. Bright yellow. I'm going to put a tube of paint down across this spot right here. Yeah, right like that. Take the palette knife and spread it around. I'll go slow just see what it's like. They kind of spread things in and out here, flattened out. So there's a good example of a tool that kind of shows the level of pressure you have available to you. Once again, it's kind of nice. So as much as I like the Surface Pro 3, as it is my main computer I do most of my work in, as in programming work and so forth, the Surface Pro 1 and 2 with its Wacom tablet is still a far superior tablet when it comes to drawing, though. It's kind of a shame, too, because having the 12-inch size is really kind of nice. And I say that because right now, because the Surface Pro 1 and 2s are sort of, I guess, old in comparison now, you can probably get them for a little bit cheaper than you can for a Surface Pro 3. So, and so it's not a bad option if you're talking about an art related tablet. Also, the pen, you can use the back as an eraser, but is not programmed to do so right now. I apologize, I did not do that. Oh, actually, it's doing that because I'm not in the wrong layer. Here we are. There we are. So I have the tool selected anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So, but yeah, unlike the pen that you find on the Surface Pro 3, that top button is really only used to trigger one note, and there is really no programmability for the two buttons on the side, as opposed to this one. Now, I have not downloaded the feel drivers from Wacom, and with that, you can actually tweak this even more. So I apologize for not doing that earlier for this one. I may update this video later to talk about any options with the feel drivers. So, all right, well, let's continue with this, looking at some of the other tools. I'll use the glitter tube here. Put some glitter down. Let's kind of spread it out some more, and we'll use some. Oh, how about some? Ooh, I had some pink stuff anyway. So let's just put some pink glitter down all around, and then I'll use the roller here, the paint roller, and I'll choose a kind of a purple color also, and I'll just kind of roll it this way. So the tools are very responsive. And once again, because this is a full Windows PC as opposed to a tablet, you have all the power of an i5 underneath all this to do the work for you. So quite nice in that sense. I'll go back to this layer and I'll mess around with stuff up here. So I'm doing some weird things now because I have stuff underneath each other with the various layers. I can hide them all too, so I just kind of got to get that out of the way if I want to. So let's see what else we got here. We got the paintbrush. Here's some mash some colors up some more. And let's see, we'll go to the technical pen. Actually, put some stickers down or some objects. Look at that, eh? Got some objects. As you can see with the i5, this is not even slowed down at the slightest. I mean, it is just, oh, well, wrong layer to work on. Oh, can't do that with this tool, sorry. All right, well, I'll use the technical pen real quick. Go to the black. Oh, it's really thick. I didn't want that thick. Let's undo that. There we go. Thin technical pen. There we go. Ugh. My hearing's terrible. Let's zoom in. All right. Let's fix that up a little bit. The arrow a little bit better. Yeah, so let's zoom back out. All right, so there you have it. So let's kind of look at Artrage 4 on the Surface Pro 1. I personally still feel the pen on the Surface Pro 1 and 2 is far superior to the N-Trig pen that's on the Surface Pro 3. But, main point about this video is that if you're doing something like Artrage, don't be deterred by the fact that this is an older tablet. It still works quite well for programs like this. Supporting a full-on i5 processor, it handles it just fine. And this version I have here, this is the Surface Pro 1, 4 GB of memory and a 128 GB hard drive, or an SSD that's built into it. So it's not a major powerhouse, but for this kind of thing, it's not too bad. So there you have it, a look at Artrage 4 on the Surface Pro 1. If you have any questions or something I didn't answer or something I didn't really quite show right, Feel free to comment, leave a suggestion, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.